Andre just received his acceptance to AAU. In the letter, he finds a recommendation for a Study in Denmark app. Andre is so happy. He's really excited to study at AAU. But now he has a lot of questions about what happens next. He downloads the app to see what it's about. The app shows him his personal profile and he can see a to-do list, guidance, and personalized tips for being a student in Denmark. For example, the app recommends him to start searching for a housing. Super cool! He feels much more relaxed because he knows what he needs to do. 3 months later, Andre flies to Copenhagen. When Andre arrives at AAU, the app recognizes his position through GPS and sends a welcome notification. Andre opens the app and sees his welcome notification as well as a piece of advice. Many students feel an anxiety during the first week of school. It's totally normal. Feel free to come by the student counselor for help or check out this podcast. Andre has been in Denmark for 5 months now, and he's so grateful for the Study in Denmark app and the useful advice it gave him to overcome his challenges. Friendship game. Rasmus and his semester group are going to the canteen in order to have lunch together. They see a new interactive game table in the canteen.
Hey, let's try this out. That looks interesting.
They sit down together at the table and see the instructions that tell them to connect their phones. The game accesses data from the connected phones and based on this information creates a personalized game. Furthermore, the data is used to define how well the group members know each other and thereby define the game level. Right now they are on level 4 of the friendship game. The game starts. The first question is shown in the center of the interactive table. The question is about Rasmus. What does Rasmus value the most? Each of the group members is getting 3 choices. A. Family. B. Career. C. Experience the world. First, Rasmus is answering the questions without the others seeing it. Everyone then picks what they think is the right answer. Rasmus picked family as what he values the most. Lina and Simona picked the right answer and each get a point. Fabrice is surprised. He thought it's Rasmus' career that is most important to him.
I had no idea the family is so important to you.
The group starts to talk about values. Rasmus and his group have now reached the next level of the friendship game. The friendship game is based on personal data. The questions evoke in-depth conversations. Through the game, the group gets to know each other better. Super cool! Find your Danish family. Lina is sitting in her apartment in Hamburg when she received an email from Aalborg University in Copenhagen that she is accepted at the university. She gets very happy and excited about going to a new country. In the plan, she starts thinking about her new life in Copenhagen, but already feels a little sad for leaving her family. At the first day at the university, Lina is introduced to a new app called Find Your Danish Family. She likes the idea of getting in touch with a Danish family to get a feeling of a family life. Super cool! Lina is downloading the app and creates a profile. She hopes it will find a good family match for her. The app analyzes data of Lina and her German family in order to know as much about their values, interests, interaction, and physics. Based on the data, the app searches for a Danish family that will match Lina the best. Yay! The app connected Lina with the Jensen family. Now she can get a contact with a Danish family that hopefully can help her feel a little more at home in this new country. Based on the data from Lina and the Jensen family, the app suggests some activities they can do on their first meeting. They can also use the chat function to talk and plan their meeting. On Sunday, Lina meets the Jensen family at the zoo, and she already feels very welcome and happy about spending time with these nice people. Share and Care app. Adam is an international student at Aalborg University. After a few weeks in Copenhagen, he still finds the SU system confusing. He enters the Share and Care app to look for help. The app matches needs and resources and creates an opportunity for students to help each other. In the app, Adam types in his need, which becomes visible for other users. Afterwards, the app gives Adam the opportunity to share his resources with other students. This makes the platform an opportunity space for both sharing and receiving. Mia receives a notification on her phone. A fellow student is looking for help. Based on her personal data, the app assumes that she may be able to help Adam understand the SU system. She would love to help Adam with this. The app allows them to chat and, if needed, set up an appointment. Adam and Mia decide to meet up for a coffee. Mia explains how the system works. They are both happy to meet new people from the campus, and Mia feels good about being able to help out a fellow student. As an international student who has been here for several years, it makes her feel more local and appreciate her own experience. Adam feels relieved for finally figuring out the SU system. On the next day, Mia receives a notification from the Share and Care app. She receives an acknowledgement for her contribution. Super cool!
Diversity. When we think about diversity, we identify two different models of how to support it. The central model. In the first model, we work with an inclusive approach that allows people from different backgrounds to fit into a specific context. In this case, life in Denmark. The distributed model. In the second model, individuals with different backgrounds interact with each other where the differences are seen as a value. The value is distributed across the system rather than being centralized.